Now, San Diegans have to be drug-free to be eligible for county-subsidized housing.
But that could soon change. CBS 8's Chris Groh live outside the county administration building now with more on this controversial proposal. Chris?
Yeah, good morning. And so this would essentially reverse that zero tolerance policy that the county has for subsidized housing for those individuals applying for it. So this could mark a major change here in that policy. However, it would actually help the San Diego County supervisors, again, those in charge of following those housing, actually follow state and federal policies as well, too, because these are changes that have already been made on those levels. So technically, San Diego County sort of behind the mark, if you will. So what that means is that the state of California actually made the change that is being considered here by the county back in 2016. So 6 years ago, more than 6 years ago. And the federal government made it back in 2009. But it isn't as easy, though, as following the state or the federal government in terms of that policy, because supervisors will still have to vote. And there are a lot of people on both sides of the argument. Let's take a look at the pro side. Homeless advocates believe the policy is just one more barrier preventing unsheltered people from getting back into homes. In fact, take a listen to how John Brady from Lived Experience Advisors, a group of formerly homeless individuals advocating for those living on the streets, take a listen to how Brady describes the issue with having that zero tolerance policy on those applications for subsidized housing.
We don't have these restrictions around Section 8 vouchers within the city. We don't have these restrictions federally. It's just bringing us into alignment with the rest of the world.
And so we actually saw a lot of viewer comments on our YouTube page. Let's show them to you. This one from Lissa6961. She wrote in saying, yeah, let's move drug addicts into our neighborhood where our kids live and play outside. The next one from Voice of Raisin 9888 seems to me if you have money for drugs, you have money to pay full rent like the rest of us. So again, a lot of strong opinions on both sides. We do know from at least one county supervisor, that being Jim Desmond, that he says that he is against what is again called the housing first model, is opposed to the move. He says that while he wants to help those who are struggling to get off the streets and into housing, he also fears that lifting the zero tolerance policy will enable drug use and even drug dealing in county subsidized housing. The vote, of course, though, not happening just yet. That's scheduled for December 13th. Eric and Netta.